Hello guys, today we are going to see about an enhancement, a real-time enhancement. So first let me show what is the requirement. So what is the requirement means? So in ME21N, the short text is actually editable before create before we go on to post a purchase order. What the end user is actually doing means here they directly go on and making the description as like a mat, and then they are placing the material actual number. So what the system actually doing here means the system never considering that material master short text description which was given in mm01. So this is actually disabled now. So what it is actually doing means it's not considering the exact description which we have given at the creation of mm01 transaction. So let me check in mm01 table is MAKT. So what here I am doing means I am considering the value as 12. Here 12, a description is mat for O or ING. So here what it is doing means it's not considering that exact description which was given in MM01. It is actually considering what the end user has given as like a mat text. So we should not allow this to be happen in real-time scenarios. So for we can overcome this error with help of an enhancement using above programming language. So this is the requirement actually. So for that what we have to do means we have to look for any enhancements that is available for this particular ME21 in the code. Usually what MM consultant will do means they will usually get into the SPRO transaction. They will make this field as a in display mode. After entering that material number. So likewise they will do. But here what the end user is actually doing here means before entering that actual material number, they are entering that actual description. I mean whatever the description they want. So we should never allow that to be happen in real time scenarios. So here in purchase order for respected document type. So for ME21N there will be some document types show. So according to the document types, what they will do means they define a screen layout for the document level. So in ME21N purchase order is as given. So in basic data item, but here the SAP consultants will functional consultant will do as like make this as a display. So this will happen only after entering that material number, the short text will be disabled. So this is the actual standard SAP behavior. So we can change it as like as like our requirement. So here what we have to do means we should never allow the short text uh, to be happen again. Just a minute. So first we have to find out what are the enhancements that are available for the ME21. And so I just googled for easy. So nowadays we can find out easily using Google. Just Google after getting the exact BADI name, we can find out that enhancement here. So usually what we will do means we will go for a SE24N. Here we will give the class name actually, and then go on to get instance method. So here we will place on debugger here, and then what we have to do means whatever the transaction that we want, we have to move here. This is the actual way for finding out the right BADI for that particular T code. So here what we have to do means exit name. So here we will get the exact BADI names which is available for ME21N. So what we have to do means you have to press F8 continuously. You will get one by one actual BADIs that is required for that is given for that particular T code. So likewise you have to find out what are the BADIs, and in that BADI you have to choose which one is suitable for our requirement. So this is the actual process. Likewise we will get the BADI's name. So another one more process is if we give F8 mean it will show on the BADIs whatever is available. So this is the document type here. So now there is another way to find out the BADIs that which is available for that particular T code. So for that what you have to do means we have to find out that program name go to system status. So I have to take the breakpoint. So here it will show the exact program name. So now what we have to do means we have to move for AC38. We have to place that program of that ME21N. Now we have to get into the program to get the actual package name of it. Here go to attributes. Here we will find the exact package name of it. Now we have to move for AC84 transaction. So here you have the enhancement option here. You can find the business add-ins here. So now what we have to do is we have to give the packages. So this is the another way of founding that whatever the inside the package we have founded this much of BADIs. So these are the BADIs that is related to ME package. So here you can easily find out what are the BADIs that we need for our requirement. So now getting to the actual process. To get the right BADI steps that we have found. For this BADI there is an ME process pfocus test available here. So with this BADI I just read out this block and then I found a solution for it. So now we have to go for SC18 transaction. Now you have to just place that exact BADI name which is available for us for our requirement. So just copy paste that and first look for is there any enhancement that is already implemented or not. So here there is nearly 7 BADIs, that is 7 enhancement has been implemented for this particular BADI. So here active is only MMPO changes. So now what we have to do means we have to look into that. So here in this BADI they have implemented one class. So whenever we go for BADI we should first check whether this BADI is triggering or not. So first of all that is the first process that we have to do. So now what I'm going to do means this ME21 is related to something called item level. So these are the items level. So now what I'm going to that I'm assuming like that. So process item, I'm getting into the process item, so just I'm getting into that particular cell. So here already one enhancement is did by some other ones. So now what we have to do means we have to place one breakpoint here. So now I have to check whether this breakpoint is triggering or not for that particular BADI. So now I placed a breakpoint at the BADI. Now I'm going to enter a wrong description for a particular material. So now I'm entering. So see, now the debugger is triggering, so that we have found out the BADI is right. So now what we have to do means we have to check where that exact data is pulling here. So here already they written enhancement for ME21N or ME22N. So now what we have to do means we have to get, what the exact data is getting via in which variable or which function model. So we have to debug it to find the exact requirement. So now what I'm going to do means I'm going to run this function model here, F6. So now I'm getting ls item. So ls item, it is belongs to ME21N. So I'm just checking that ls item. So here you can see that whatever the text that we have, inputs that we have given in ME21N, so we are getting that actual via ls_item internal table. So now what we have to do means, so actual getting this input parameters from the MD21N, we have to change the parameters using our ABAP codes. So after getting that, here we got that inputs under ls_item. So now what we have to do means this is actually getting that inputs from another function model. So it is going into a function model. So we can check these two using a go to statement. Go to statement. So shift F12 is a shortcut key for that. So again I'm placing the debugger here. So now what I'm doing means I'm getting into that particular function model. So again it is redirecting to the another function, another call method. So I'm getting into to it. So here the actual process is going on. So I'm just giving an F6. So it is getting the actual input items number via this codes and all. So you got to give F6. So these things that not needed. So what we have to do here means I'm just going to this ls_item is holding that input parameters which we have given at ME21N. So now what I'm going to do here means I'm just going to change the data. So once the data is entered in ME21N means which means that short description, the short text is already given. So once it is already given in that ME21 transaction means I'm going to change that particular short text to the respected material number short text description. So this is the actual requirement of the enhancement here. So we are changing that behavior here. So what I'm going to do here means, this is the code that I have added for. So what here I'm actually doing here is, so for ls_item txe01, so txe01 is the actual field. So txe01 is holding mat description. So now what I did means, so ls_ta means not initial, which means holding some data. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to take the exact description which was given in maktx from the makt. I already shown you that. So again I'll show you me SC16 in is the transaction. So in MAKT for 12 description, this is the MAKTX. So this is the exact field that is given for the material number 12. So technical name of it. So now what I'm going to do means I'm going to fetch this description from this table, from this field. So so I'm taking MAKTX from MAKT into an local variable which I have declared here. So I declared a local variable for it, MAKTX, and then I'm storing that value in particular local variable with the help of key, with the help of that ls underscore item matter or number. I'm going to change that actual short text description of that material. So here why I given the language means sometimes there may be multiple languages for a specific client. They may be use Arabic or some other languages. So I'm just verifying that it should comes under only for English language. So this is precautions. So the client should not come again to us to change the requirement. So what I'm doing means I'm just storing that local variable, I mean that actual description got from that MAKTX actual short text description, and then I'm assigning that ls item tx01 as the local variable description. So I'm just storing it, and here what I'm going to, we have to set the data here. So for that a function module is call method is used here. I'm just going to set that data. So this is the actual process here. Wait, I will show you the exact output of it. Okay, since it comes under development system, so I can show that. So now what I'm going to do means this is the testing client system. So now what I'm going to do here means I'm going to give the short text access 12 and then short text as a mat, and then I'm changing the material number as a 12. So now I'm going to place that actual same behavior. Now go to C. SC18P code. Now getting to the process item. So this is the system is default. So I shown is development. This is a testing system. The changes will if you want to check, we have to go for a testing system only. So that I changed that. So what I'm going to repeat the same process. I'm placing the debugger here, and then now it will trigger the debugger here. So now again if you check, the ls underscore item will hold that so I didn't run that function model, so that's what it is empty here now. So now if you check that ls underscore item, it will hold the data which we have given in the ME21N. So now we have to avoid this no. So now what I'm going to do here means the process is actually I'm repeated that. So this is the actual process. So now I'm going to give F6. I have done that coding, so I'm going to give F6. So now check that the ls underscore tx01 is not empty. So it is already holding that this short text description as MAT, which should not be given. So now what you have to do means so it is not initial, so it will get into that if condition, and then so here it sorry sorry for the inconvenience. The actual processes are the same, so the coding changes will be reflected, and now it will allow us to manipulate that whatever that user has given as a mat. Now here it is changes to the seawater, so don't confuse that the mat for origin is given I have shown like that means. So I will show you this is the testing system. So in SE16N, so again I can show you that for material make TP table. For material 12, material 12 is given as a seawater. So for this this testing system, it is the changes is actually reflected. So here what we have given means mat. So it is now based now the enhancement that we have added here, it is changing that actual mat is not the actual description of the particular material. So it is now changing as the exact description what we have given in mm01. So it is now changes, and now we have to changes that reflect the changes that we have did should reflect to the ls underscore items, because that is having that data. So I'm setting that data using that function model here. So now if you check the ls underscore item here, you can see the actual mat is changed to the seawater. So this is the actual enhancement process on real time work. So that's all. Thank you for watching.